मनमोहन कुंज बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी। बैंक नहीं मैं कुछ भी लाया, खाली हाथ तेरे दर आया। भेंट नहीं मैं कुछ भी लाया, खाली हाथ तेरे दर आया। मैं तेरा मैं तेरा प्रेम पुजारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी। गिरिधारी बनवारी गिरिधारी बनवारी मनमोहन कुंज बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी। प्यार करो चाहे ठुकरा दो, कल पास बुलाओ दूर भगा दो। प्यार करो चाहे ठुकरा दो, पास बुलाओ दूर भगा दो। मेरी सब विधि मेरे सब विधि शरण बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी। गिरिधारी बनवारी गिरिधारी बनवारी मनमोहन कुंज बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी प्यारे आ जाओ बिहारी। एक बार तुम आ जाओ बिहारी। मेरे मन मंदिर में एक बार तुम आ जाओ बिहारी। गिरिधारी बनवारी गिरिधारी बनवारी तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमो पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो महावरण्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरतिषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशकारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा।
No. I think that's fine, I believe. Then remove that and keep but put it in the same place. Don't bring it here. Yes. Otherwise, it is not risky. You can bring the book a little bit forward, not little bit, more than half of it, and let the end of the projector take the support of the stool. Fine. Now decrease this height, probably. No, below. Okay, 1 minute. Can the support this for book? No. Book No, not that. That is not the issue. No, that is not the issue. HTML. Now, one minute. Small book. Take this. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Before we start, let us chant 3 loud Hare Krishna Mahamantras for Sai Madhusuri's grandfather's well-being. He's in some serious condition in Citizens Hospital. వెళ్ళి చూసారమ్మా మీరు తాతయ్య పేరేంటి విశ్వప్రసాద్ Okay, so let us chant 3 loud Hare Krishna Mahamantras for the well-being of Vishwaprasad Prabhu, who is currently in Citizens Hospital, and whatever is Krishna's will, whatever is good for him, let Krishna decide, but let us pray for whatever it is good for Vishwaprasad Prabhu. Let us chant with intense prayer 3 loud Hare Krishna Mahamantras, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. So, in the last session, we have seen all these cases why this chapter has begun. That is, Krishna's appearance and disappearance factors we have studied in 5th and 6th chapter. Probably, don't worry about Prasadam and all. All the devotees are there to take care. Don't be in any tension. Being a devotee, that is the advantage. There is no need to panic. Even some inconvenience is there, devotees will be able to understand. So don't worry about it. So let us sit. Prasadam is there. Everyone will help. You are not alone. Okay? Please sit. sit and hear. That's fine. Okay. Don't have any anxiety. Please don't. So whatever. So I know your first time you're hosting here in your house. Always that anxiety would be there, but don't worry. All the devotees here, first time they already faced it. So they did. All the devotees have helped. I think. Thank you. So, so I know that anxiety would be there, but don't worry, Mother. Please sit and hear. That's okay. If anyone wants water, I don't think in the next 1.5 hour, no one will be needing water. Sir, perfect. They will take care. Yeah, water. Water is there outside. If anyone is feeling thirsty, right now go and drink and come. So that for the next 1.5 hour, there is no need to drink. Anyone is thirsty? Go and drink and come sit. For next 1.5 hour, you should not. Okay? So don't worry, Mataji. So please, I know, no worry, all the devotees are very helpful, and if anything is there, they will be able to take care. Even in the wrap up also, they will be doing it. So no worries. I think you have never been after satsang beyond 9:30. You never stayed, right? Correct? Yes. But actually, satsang starts after 9. Huh? She was there? She was there, okay. So, if you are there, you should have known by now. So, don't worry. Don't worry. If any inconvenience is there, devotees will understand. Don't worry. Everyone are there in this. So, don't worry. Yeah. So, we have seen Krishna's appearance and disappearance. And in 7th, 8th, we have seen Krishna's activities, when and why he appears, and what is the reason for his appearance. All these things we have seen in the last session. And we have also seen the result of understanding this transcendental knowledge. So there are 3 things: ego, false ego, all these things are hindrances for our desire, is a hindrance for our spiritual progress. All these things we have seen in the 9th and 10th shloka. Now in this part, in the 11th, from 11th shloka onwards, what we are going to see is the reason, how to come out of those anarthas, those challenges, what we have, desire or false ego, which is the main cause for all the reasons for rotating in this material world, taking birth after birth, here due to our desires, material desires to fulfill. Okay, so yeah, here it is. We are at. So we are seeing this raga, bhaya, and krodha. Materialism, impersonalism, and voidism. That's what we have seen, the reasons for us staying in this material world. Now, what we will see is in the 11th shloka. Let us. So, Krishna, the creator and culmination of all paths. So, Krishna reciprocates with worshippers' mood. People worship demigods for quick results. Krishna created 4 varnas. Krishna's work doesn't affect him, and liberated souls worked by understanding Krishna. So Krishna, the creator and culmination of all paths. Okay. So this is what. Before we jump into the next shloka, Ravindra Prabhu, Kuchan Prabhu. Prabhuji, please don't worry, Prabhu. Don't worry at all. I know you are trying to ensure there is no inconvenience to the devotees, but don't worry. Please listen. So that's okay. They will come, they will sit. That's okay. Okay. Now question for everyone. Do all who take the shelter of Krishna attain to the same goal? కృష్ణుడి తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే కృష్ణుడి శరణు వేడుకున్న వారు అందరూ ఒకే లక్ష్యాన్ని చేరుకుంటారా? Yes or no? How many says yes? Only 2 say yes. Do all who take shelter of Krishna attain to the same goal? Why did you say yes?
Everyone is want to go of now.
But I would take the shelter of Krishna to get Rolls Royce. That's not my goal. That's not my goal to go to Vaikuntha. I take the shelter of Krishna for Rolls Royce, getting a Rolls Royce, getting a wonderful another life where I'm a star, Bollywood star, Tollywood star. I want to become, because in this life I could not enjoy. Huh? So that's the question it is. Do all who take the shelter of Krishna attain to the same goal? No. No, they won't attain the same goal. Because for Krishna there is different reasons each and every person or every devotee. Even infection. Infection. Okay, so the point is, whoever take the shelter of Krishna will not attain the same goal. Because see, though Krishna says, even if you are having a material desire, please come to me. Please come to me. Because please come to me. But he fulfills his desire, devotee's desire, or a person's desire, material desire, by purifying him, not simply giving it. That's the problem with Devatas, right? Devatas, they won't see the impact if I give this particular vara, or what they call in English? Boon. If I'm giving this boon, whether he will be using it properly or not, Devatas will not think, they will give blindly. And that's why a lot of people go to Devatas only. నాకు మంచి ఇదిగా నాకు మంచి ఏంటి నాకు మగపిల్లలు ఇవ్వండి, నాకు ఇద్దరు ఆడపిల్లలు పుట్టారు, నాకు మగపిల్లలు ఇవ్వండి, ఇస్తారు. దేవతలు ఇచ్చేస్తారు. బట్ దేవతలు దే విల్ నాట్ ప్యూరిఫై అండ్ గివ్. అండ్ మగపిల్లడు వచ్చాక వాడితో టార్చర్, చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి టార్చర్ ఉంటుంది, మధ్యలో టార్చర్ ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత టార్చర్ ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత యూ రిగ్రెట్, నేను ఎందుకు వేడుకున్నాను రా. సో దేవతాస్ ప్రాబ్లం అదే. Devatas, I don't know, I not triggered anyone's pulse here. Again, last session. Thing is, the point is, why people don't go to Devatas? Because huh? Prashanti, Prayamrati got missed due to her own mistake. So that's okay. After the session, yeah. The point is, so why a lot of people go to Devatas? Because Devatas give boon without purification. But Krishna gives boon with purification. There are no instances in the past where Krishna has given a boon to one devotee and he has misused the boon. But there are a lot of instances in the history where Devatas like Lord Shiva, Brahma, other Devatas, they have given boons, and whoever has taken those boons, they have misused the boons. Who are the examples? Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Bhasmasura. All those people, they have misused the boons given by Devatas. But there is no instance where Krishna has given a boon and the person who has taken the boon from Krishna has misused the boon. No, because Krishna gives by purification. After purifying the devotee only, he gives the boon. That's the reason why a lot of people don't go to Krishna. Krishna demands too much of surrender. Krishna demands too much of purification. I mean, you know what? The desire is such a great thing that sometimes for that desire, and I don't want to say that the devotees who are sitting here are like that. But outside world, the desires are in such a way that for their desire to get fulfilled, they are even ready to sacrifice their kids' future also. I don't want to take an example, but there are people like that. Yes, power is something, and association of ladies. They say, right? I mean, what is the shloka? Shiksha. Na dhanam, na janam. Money, na dhanam, na janam. Na sundarim, na dhanam. Money, janam, fame, sundarim. This opposite sex attraction. Na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam. You are praising. Kritika Mataji, you are wonderful Mataji, what you are great, praising. Like these four things are very attracting things, right, for people. Is anyone here who don't get disturbed after praising continuously? Ravindra Prabhu, has anyone praised you anytime? Unlimitedly? Or at least for 10 to 15 minutes continuously? రవీంద్ర ప్రభు మీరు అసలు మీరు ఏమండి మీరు అసలు సూపర్ అండి మీరు అసలు ఎలా అండి అసలు ఎలా చేసుకోరండి మరి పొగడతారు మళ్ళీ ఆఫీస్లో కూడా థింగ్ ఈజ్ at least in the devotional circles or spiritual circles you might not see these kind of people, but outside, for their popularity, for their fame, they are even ready to sacrifice their own people. To that extent are there outside. Believe me. Okay, so for the question, do all who take shelter of Krishna attain to the same goal? No. That depends on the desire. Is your desire material or is your desire spiritual? Material desire, you go to Krishna, but Krishna will give the material desire, but after purification. But you should be ready for the purification, by the way. And the purification is not simply like ఒక రోజు వస్తున్నాము అది ప్యూరిఫికేషన్ కాదు. ఆ ప్యూరిఫికేషన్ అనేది మీకు జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో విత్ దట్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ we are going to the 11th shloka. Okay, Mac Mataji, you want to do the honors, please? Please do that.
But I don't know this.
Right, आ जाएगा. Don't worry, गलत भी है तो कोई इधर क्या गलत बोला करके कोई डांटने वाला नहीं है. Try करो. I think you try. Your trial will be always better than most of the devotees here. 100%. Yeah, let us do this together, okay? ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तां तथैव भजाम्यहम् मम वर्तमानवर्तन्ते विश्यापाद सर्वशः. Translation by Divine Grace, Śrīla Prabhupāda ki. As all surrender unto me, as all surrender to Krishna, as all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my paths in all respects, O son of Pradha. So I reward them accordingly. As all surrender unto me. For example, you are surrendering to Krishna, say one step. Accordingly, Krishna will show the mercy of your one step. If you are surrendering 2 steps, accordingly Krishna will show the mercy for your 2 steps. So accordingly, he rewards them. So everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pradha. Okay. So now, purport. Purport is pretty big. So let us read the bold ones. Okay. Purport by Divine Grace, Śrīla Prabhupāda ki. Bold ones. Krishna is the object of everyone's realization, and thus anyone and everyone is satisfied according to one's desire to have him. Understand it? समझ में आ रहा है? Please, kids, if you are not understanding statement or sentence, please ask if you have any question without any hesitation. Please don't hesitate. अरे ये sentence क्या है, बहुत tough है करके समझना नहीं. Krishna is the object of everyone's realization, and thus anyone and everyone is satisfied according to one's desire to have him. In the transcendental world also, Krishna reciprocates with his pure devotees in the transcendental attitude. Just as the devotee wants him, one devotee may want Krishna as supreme master, another as his personal friend, another as his son, and still another as his lover. Krishna rewards all the devotees equally according to their different intensities of love for him. How many wives are there to Krishna? Pranav kada? Pranav? Is it Pranav? Yeah. Any idea how many wives Krishna has?
I heard it's 8.
8. Okay. Anyone else? 16,108. 16,108 wives he had. Right? 16,108 wives he had. But while marrying, Is it something Krishna wanted to marry 16,108 wives, or is it something they wanted Krishna as their husband? They wanted. So here the point what they are trying to say is each one has a unique relationship with Krishna. Someone want Krishna as a master and servant. Someone wanted to serve Krishna as a master and you are a servant. Someone wanted to serve Krishna as my friend. Someone wanted to serve as, I have seen in fact what are the little, as I said, what are the little Krishna consciousness journey I had for the last 9 years. I have seen devotees in all the rasas. When I was in Stockholm, one Lajavati Mataji was there, who was our Shiksha Guru in Stockholm. So she used to treat in Krishna with a Vatsalya Bhav. So wherever she used to go, she used to carry on Laddu Gopal with her. Laddu Gopal, Laddu Gopal statue, she used to carry in a pocket, and she used to travel wherever. Whether it was, because I got an opportunity to be with them for a couple of yatras to Spain, to Norway. So there, wherever she used to go, she used to carry that thing, Vatsalya Bhav. And that there are some devotees who wanted to Krishna as a friend. And there are some devotees who love to, most of the devotees I've seen wanted to serve Krishna in the bhav of das, servant. He is my master, you are my master, and I'm your servant. Amma, English అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు? Sorry, Amma. Krishna is the object of everyone's realization. Whoever are there in this path, they will be realizing Krishna in their own mood. Realization in the sense mood with which Krishna they wanted to worship. And in that mood they have realizations of Krishna. For example, you are serving Krishna in the form of a father, and you are his kid, and you are having lot of difficulties in your life, and whenever you talk to Krishna, you get tears. And you are in that realization, you are treating Krishna as your father, supreme father. And in that realization, there are a lot of things. Krishna, these many difficulties are there to me. Why you are doing to me? I know, despite we know that the problems, whatever we are getting in our lives, it's only due to our guna, our karma of the past lives, but still we beg Krishna. Krishna, నా కష్టాలు వస్తున్నాయి కృష్ణ, ఏంటి కృష్ణ, నేను కొద్ది గొప్ప సేవ చేస్తున్నాను కదా నీకు, నాకు అయినా ఇంత కష్టాలు ఇస్తున్నాను. అయినో నేను పోయిన జన్మ చేసుకున్న కర్మల వల్ల నాకు ఇలా జరుగుతుంది, కానీ కష్టాలను తట్టుకోలేని స్థితిలో ఉన్నాను కృష్ణ, కొంచెం హెల్ప్ చేయొచ్చు కదా ప్లీజ్. అదొక రియలైజేషన్. అనదర్ రియలైజేషన్, కృష్ణ, ఓకే యూ వాంట్ మీ టు డూ దట్ సర్వీస్, ఐ నో ఆ సర్వీస్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ టు డూ దట్ సర్వీస్, ఆ పర్టికులర్ సేవ అనేది నేను చేయలేను, నాకు కష్టము, కానీ నువ్వు హ్యాపీగా ఉంటానంటే నేను చేస్తా. నాకు కొంచెం కష్టాలు భరించి కొంచెం బయటపెట్టడానికి ప్రయత్నించు కృష్ణ ప్లీజ్. అది సెకండ్ రియలైజేషన్. అలా ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ డివోటీ విల్ బి హ్యావింగ్ దేర్ ఓన్ రియలైజేషన్ ఇన్ ద మూడ్, అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ బి యూనిక్. ఇట్ ఇస్ వెరీ పర్సనల్ బిట్వీన్ యూ అండ్ కృష్ణ. ఏంటి సాఖ్యభావం ఫ్రెండ్లీ. some people would be treating Krishna as a friend. ఏంటి కృష్ణ, क्या रे तुम क्यों ऐसा कर रहा है मुझसे? I know मेरी गलती है, मैंने कुछ गलत किया है पहले जन्म में, लेकिन इस जन्म में क्यों दे रहा है? इस जन्म में तो मैं फुल्ली सरेंडर होने की कोशिश तो कर रहा हूँ ना, मैं क्यों मुझे इतना दुख दे रहा है? थोड़ा हेल्प करना कृष्णा प्लीज. अगर कुछ तपस्या करना है तो बोलना मुझे. I mean, Mataji, these realizations are very personal between Krishna and devotee, and what kind of realization each and every devotee would be getting, it's up to him or her and Krishna. For example, we had a kartal, whatever instrument, this thing. I know all the Matajis are trying their kids to have this kartal or pudangam, this thing taught. We are trying our best, but can you guarantee that my kids are sincere? I've made them sit in the kartal session, they'll be 100% perfect. First they should have, so many kids might have troubled parents. ఏంటి మాకు ఏంటి గోల్ ఏంటి, ఇప్పుడు లేదు, ఇప్పుడు కొత్తగా ఏంటి. కానీ as a parent we we need to understand that these kids, they are not born devotees. They are not born devotees. They are born in this middle world to enjoy this middle world. వాళ్ళ భక్తి ఎలా వస్తుందండి? మీరు మనమైనా గర్భాధాన సంస్కారం చేసి పుట్టించిన పిల్లలు వీళ్ళందరూ కాదు కదా. గర్భాధాన సంస్కారం అంటే తెలుసా అందరికీ? ఎవరికైనా తెలియదా ఇక్కడ? డూ యు నో వాట్ ఈస్ గర్భాధాన సంస్కారం? గర్భాధాన సంస్కారం అంటే యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక పురుషుడు స్త్రీ ఒకళ్ళుగా అయ్యే ముందు వాళ్ళు 64 రౌండ్స్ ఆఫ్ చాంటింగ్ చేస్తారు. వాట్ దే వుడ్ చాంట్ కృష్ణ 64 రౌండ్స్. జపమాల చేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు దే కంటెంప్లేట్ కృష్ణ ప్లీజ్ సెండ్ ఏ గుడ్ సోల్ ఇన్ అవర్ ఫ్యామిలీ హూ విల్ బి కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్ అని ప్రే చేసి 64 రౌండ్లు అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ 8 గంటలు కంటిన్యూస్ గా చాంట్ చేశాక దే కమ్ టుగెదర్. అప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఏకమవుతారు. అలా ప్రే చేసి పుట్టిన పిల్లల్ని గర్భాధాన సంస్కారం చేసి పుట్టిన పిల్లలు అంటారు. But our kids are not. And let us accept the fact. Now from this point, how to go? We need to think. Right? Yesterday we might have forced. A lot of kids might have forced. What is this? अच्छा खेल रहा था, अच्छा वीडियो गेम खेल रहा था, ये खेल रहा था, वो खेल रहा था. क्या ये करता? क्या ये मतलब? A lot of kids might have told. But it's as a parents our duty. At least now they are hearing. After some time, that scope is also not there. Once they go into teenage, that scope is also not there. Now that they will be independent, then at least whatever the hearing they are doing, you force now. Try them to involve in seva, service and all. You're getting my point, right? Where for your question, I hope I answered that. So it's not a unique thing that this realization, each and every devotee will be having unique realization which you can't share to sometimes share to others. Sometimes మొగుడు పెళ్ళాలకి మధ్యలో ఉన్న ఏదైతే కొన్ని ఉంటాయి, some secrets would be there. You won't like to share బయటికి చెప్పడం మీరు ఇష్టపడరు, రైట్? అలాగే కృష్ణుడికి అండ్ మీకు కూడా there will be some secrets. Okay? Yeah. Next one is all kinds of spiritual processes are but different degrees of success on the same path, unless therefore one comes to the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness, all attempts remain imperfect, as it is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Whether one is without desire, the condition of a devotee, whether one is without desire or is desirous of all fruitive results, or is after liberation, one should with all efforts try to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for complete perfection, culminating in Krishna consciousness. Whether it is material desires or spiritual desires, always try to reach Krishna. At least after purification, when he gives, Krishna gives, if not in this life, next life the same person who is desiring might become a devotee. He might get an opportunity to go back home, back to Godhead next life. Who knows? So now you may ask, if Krishna gives whatever you want, why all are not surrendered when you approach him? What a question? If Krishna gives whatever you want, కృష్ణుడికైనా మీరు ఏది అడిగితే అది ఇస్తేకైనా ఎందుకు కృష్ణుడి పట్ల శరణాగతి ఉండట్లేదు జనాలకి? Did you get the question? You didn't get the question? I will repeat. If Krishna gives whatever you want, why all are not surrendered to him? What's the question? If Krishna gives whatever you want, why all are not surrendered to him? For example, Riyan Prabhu gets a Rolls Royce. Will he surrender? But Nayak Mataji is saying no. Are you sure? If he gets a Rolls Royce, are you sure that he will surrender to Krishna? No, right? He want bigger than Rolls Royce. Your own sister is not confident that you will surrender after you get Rolls Royce. Right? At least ask Krishna, even for material things. If not in this life, Krishna will give chance in the next life to be born as a devotee. Who knows? Yeah. So the reason, so why the people go to demigods is that reason only. Because they, without giving any purification, they give the goods. So the reason for that is given in the next verse. So So again, there are different, coming to the surrender, what Roshni Mataji has, types of surrender. Fruitative workers, like Lord has acts as a, yeah. So a fruitative worker, Lord acts as a Yagneshwara to fulfill your material desires. Impersonalist, Lord as a Brahmajyoti. And yogis, they need mystic powers.
Who are impersonal?
Impersonalist, they believe in no form of the Lord. No form of a Lord. So, what is the formless feature of the Lord? Brahmajyoti. Brahmajyoti is nothing but the effulgence coming out of the Lord. You have seen? You might have seen in the photos, right? Lord's photo would be there, but there would be effulgence behind, right? That effulgence is nothing but Brahmajyoti. There is an impersonal aspect of the Lord. So there are some people, impersonalists, who take shelter of that impersonalism, that effulgence. That is nothing but Brahmajyoti. Now devotees, devotees reciprocation. All the devotees who are there in the world, Krishna would be reciprocating in these 5 rasas. What are those 5 rasas? Sakya, Dasya, Vatsalya, Madhurya, Sakya, Dasya, Vatsalya, Shantarasa. Shantarasa. So all the devotees, if you closely monitor the devotees who are coming in the satsang, there's no need to ask. You only will see what kind of rasa that devotee is mainly into. If you seriously see, all the devotees form into this category. So additional examples from Parampara. Devotees who worship Krishna go to Goloka Vrindavan. Brahmavadis merge into Brahman, that is nothing but impersonalists. But Mayavadis are offenders, and Krishna hands them over to Maya Devi. Krishna reciprocates to everyone what one desires, not more, not less. Degree of realization. Krishna rewards the devotee according to their different intensities of love to him. People on different paths don't realize different things. They realize different degrees and aspects of Krishna. Of Krishna. In spiritual world, Krishna reciprocates with his pure devotees just as the devotee wants him as a master, son, lover, friend. In the material world, he similarly reciprocates with different types of worshippers as per their approach. So in the spiritual world, once you go, Krishna can act as your friend, as your father, as your son, as a servant. It can. You can act as a servant of Krishna. Okay, not Krishna as a servant. Sometimes even Krishna also takes charge as a servant also. It's the same thing happened in Mahabharata, right? Mahabharata Yuddha, he was acting as a servant, as a charioteer. Do you know Arjuna used to kick Krishna for telling the direction? For example, right shoulder, when Arjuna kicks with his leg, kicks Krishna's right shoulder, he has to go right. Arjuna kicks the left shoulder of Krishna, then he has to go left. So that kicking service he has taken. Okay, so Brahman realization is impartial realization. Everyone is serving Krishna in one or the other way. Like if we are taking care of our body, then it has soul, which is a part and parcel of Krishna. Brahman realization, Brahmavadis, Paramahatma realization, Yogis and Bhagavan realization, devotees. Okay. Everyone is trying to approach Krishna according to their capacity. We can live in void for long, as on plane. After a few hours, we want to go back to land, as sky is void. Therefore, in Brahman realization, there is a risk of coming back. The reciprocation of Krishna gives a tinge that he is a person. The reciprocation of Krishna gives a tinge that he is a person. Reciprocity of Krishna makes him most lovable. And the great part of Krishna is I think everyone might have felt, right? Do you feel Krishna reciprocates? Hare Krishna. I'm doing it. Have you felt that reciprocation? Okay, let me ask this way. Has anyone not felt the reciprocation of Krishna when you are seriously in trouble and Krishna, please help? Is anyone there who has not got reciprocation of Krishna? Not it? Not it? Yes. No, that's okay. But others, now who are not lifted, I will pick the names and ask. So be sincere. I see only Ruchi Mataji faced with the non-reciprocation of Krishna when in trouble. Hmm?
I don't even thought of the please reciprocate. I didn't.
Yeah, the thing is, but there might be some scenario, Mataji, where you are in a difficulty and you need badly help of Krishna. Krishna, please, I'm not able to find out the path to come out of this problem. Can you please help? I know I am in this situation due to my own karma or guna. Please help me. I'm really not able to understand. I'm really losing the faith in you. इनको सरेंडर नहीं हो रहा है कृष्णा प्लीज हेल्प मी ये लोग रोज हर शनिवार को माधव चरण प्रभु आके सरेंडर 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 बोलते हैं लेकिन वो सरेंडर कैसा हो तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कृष्णा मैं कितना भी सुन रही हूँ लेकिन मुझको वो सरेंडर का फीलिंग कैसे होता मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कृष्णा प्लीज हेल्प मी मैं सभी लोग बोलते हैं फेथ रखना वो फेथ कैसे इंक्लूड करना मेरी डीएनए में कैसे घुसना नहीं है मैं क्या करूं कृष्णा कृष्णा నాకు నమ్మకం రావట్లేదు నీ మీద నా కష్టాలు ఉన్న నాకు నమ్మకం రావట్లేదు నాకు హెల్ప్ చేయండి నేను నమ్మకం కలగడానికి ప్లీజ్ మేక్ మీ అండర్స్టాండ్ యూ బెటర్ something like this and it is not bar भी बोल सकते हो I don't mind but it's a struggle has anyone cried okay let me ask this question has anyone not cried in front of God anytime in your life this life ఎవరైనా ఇక్కడ దేవుడి ముందు ఏడవకుండా ఉన్నవాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా ఒకరికి ఉన్నప్పుడు అందరి ముందు కాదు of course when any family members go you cry that's a different thing but when you are alone in front of Krishna ఇప్పుడే ఏడ్చారా have you ever cried guys whoever have not cried lift your hands 1 2 3 others cried huh? Others cried okay I take that others cried only 2 to 3 devotees are there who are not cried that's okay कोई इधर पापी नहीं है जो आपने रोया नहीं पापी नहीं है but the thing is that's what when we should cry భగవాన్ అరే నువ్వు మగాడిరా నువ్వు ఏడకూడదురా అది కాదు తప్పేం లేదు అక్కడ nothing wrong in asking Krishna please help Krishna I don't know why we went there I'm not sure which point but you got the question reciprocation yeah that reciprocation we should make an attempt Madhuri we ante reciprocation should be there you should know I think you should chant for that reciprocation you to feel you should chant to understand that actually he is reciprocating to everyone but you are not understanding his reciprocation that is the problem I think I already told you in some lot of classes first realization is what was that yeah only Krishna knows that this Ruchi Mataji बेचारी try कर रही है that's the first level second level you will know that Krishna is reciprocating or whatever thing I am saying Krishna is reciprocating the second level third level is that is the highest Krishna you know that Krishna is knowing that there is a reciprocation happening both of them are knowing so both of them are like me and Kritika माట్లాडिंग me and अपन दोनों के बीच कैसे बात कर रहे हैं that is the highest level you should aspire for that but yeah these are the three levels first is only Krishna will be knowing okay ये रुचि बेटी बेचारी थोड़ा struggle हो रही only Krishna knows second level you know that Krishna is reciprocating but in the third one both of us are in touch you know that Krishna is knowing in this case both of them are not knowing second case I'm not confusing right second and third in the second and third you know that Krishna is reciprocating but in the third one Krishna is constantly in touch with the devotee and they talk but in the second case it's only a momentary aspect when you are in trouble and when you are seeking some reciprocation then reciprocation may happen may not happen due to whatever the karma you have to go through may not happen but only in some time you will be feeling the reciprocation but in the third one they are 24/7 they are in touch Jiva and Paramatma, both of them are retouched. తెలుస్తుంది అది నా స్టేజ్లో లేం కాబట్టి తెలియట్లా. అందరు సన్యాసులు అందరూ మామూలు కాదు మాది. సన్యాసి మహారాజు కమింగ్ దే ఆర్ అట్ ద స్టేజ్ 3. మనకు కనపడడానికి దే మైట్ బి అపియరింగ్ సింపుల్, కాషాయ వస్త్రం వేసుకుని దండ పెట్టుకొని ఉన్నారు, మామూలుగా ఉన్నారు, మళ్ళా ఉన్నారు కదా, ఏం స్పెషల్? నో నో, దే ఆర్ గ్రేట్ మాది. దే ఆర్ గ్రేట్. ఊరినే సన్యాసం అనేది ఊరినే ఇవ్వరు మాది. పల్లెటూర్లలో సన్యాసదా అని పెడతారు. సన్యాసి అనేది ఒక తిట్టు. అది సన్యాసి అనేది చాలా గ్రేట్ స్టేట్, అది గ్రేట్ స్టేట్ అది. Yeah, so the reciprocal Krishna gives a thing that he is a person. Reciprocity of Krishna makes him most lovable. The things a person is attracted to make a person come closer to or go away from Krishna. The things a person is attracted to make a person come closer to or go away from Krishna. Example, attraction to devotees will take one towards Krishna, but to alcohol, attraction towards alcohol will take one away from him. Right? Have you faced this anytime? If not you or in your circles. That's the point. Okay? Yeah. Shloka 12. Sriyan Prabhu, you want to try? You don't try? Okay. Yeah, make Mataji, please. That's okay. आपसे आप गलत भी बोलो तो आपसे Let us do this together. कांक्षन्ता कर्मणां सिद्धिं यजन्ता इह देवता क्षिप्रं हि मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा. Translation by Śrīla Prabhupāda ki. Men in this world desire success in fruitive activities. Men in this world desire success in fruitive activities. Ante kada. The thing is, in this world, only if you are a CEO, if you are an IIT, if you are having good money, if you are having a fame, then only it is called success. And therefore, they worship the demigods. Quickly, of course, men get results from fruitive world. Men get results from fruitive work in this world. So, everyone in this world want quick success. Is there anyone here who don't want quick success? Yeah, no? Do you want quick success or not? You want, right? That's the point I'm making. Everyone wants quick success, right? Yeah. So, desiring quick material gains. Desiring quick material gains. Okay. Purport by Śrīla Prabhupāda ki. These demigods or these devatas are all living entities, Nityanam, with different grades of material power. Do you know there is one devata by name Jwara? There is one devata by name Jwara who gives jwaram to everyone. Mukkoti devatallo oka devata name is Jwara. Yeah. So, what is it? हिंदी में ज्वरा नहीं बोलते हैं ना. ज्वरा है, ज्वरा मीन्स फीवर. అదే మన జ్వరం అనేది తెలుసు, కానీ జ్వర అనే దేవత కూడా ఉంది. ముక్కోటి దేవతల్లో ఒక దేవత పేరు జ్వర. నిమి అనే ఒక దేవత. ఆ నిమి అనే దేవత ఓన్లీ కనుబొమ్మలే చూస్తుంది. అన్ని లివింగ్ ఎంటిటీస్ యొక్క కనుబొమ్మల్ని మెయింటైన్ చేసే దేవత పేరు నిమి. ఓకే, ద పాయింట్ ఈస్, ఓకే, these devatas are all living entities with different grades of material power. So Krishna has delegated different powers to different devatas. Okay. They cannot be equal to the supreme God Narayana, Vishnu or Krishna. Anyone who thinks that God and the demigods are on the same level is called atheist or Pashandi. Even the great devatas like Brahma and Shiva cannot be compared to the Supreme Lord. In fact, the Lord is worshipped by devatas such as Brahma and Shiva. Shiva meaning Nutam. Yeah. So foolish people worship the devatas because they want immediate results. They get the results, but don't know that results so obtained are temporary and are meant for less intelligent persons. The intelligent persons in Krishna consciousness, and he has no need to worship the paltry devatas for some immediate temporary benefit. The devatas of this middle world, as well as their worshippers, will vanish with the annihilation of this material world. So, clear, right? Devatas people approach why? For big benefits. Big benefits. If a man gets some ministership in this government by worshipping a political leader, he considers that he has achieved a great boon. Yes or no? If a man gets some ministership in the government by worshipping a political leader, he considers that he has achieved a great boon. Yes or no? So, such foolish men are not interested in Krishna consciousness for the permanent solution to the hardships of material existence. They are all after sense enjoyment. So, they want badly, hoping that they will get them soon. So, lesson is, you need to understand, when you want what you want badly, you don't want to pay the price for it. You are sure to get cheated. It's very little complicated sentence. But are you understanding the sentence? When you want what you want badly and you don't want to pay the price for it, you are sure to get cheated. Fully Prabhu? By looks of it, I think you felt something happened in your life. Right, Prabhu? When you want what you want badly, and you don't want to pay the price for it, you are sure to get cheated. You are sure to get cheated. Okay, so that's what it happens when they get cheated, and in long run they are cheated. And why? Because of strong material desire. Because of strong material desire. Okay, strong material desire. Additional examples from when someone approaches Krishna with materialistic desire, Krishna first purifies his heart and then grants the desire, so it is delayed. And after the purification, the devotee no longer has the desire. Example, Dhruv Maharaj. Krishna performs the transformations instead of just simple transaction, which is done by Devatas. The results and desires fulfilled by Devatas are temporary, and Devatas will also be annihilated just like us. Can you believe Devatas will be annihilated? Devatas will be annihilated. Just like us. Krishna doesn't grant our desires so easily because due to these desires, we are creating more births and deaths for ourselves, and Krishna doesn't want this. Doesn't want this. Who knows if Rolls Royce is there coming to Riyan Prabhu, there might be some different, typical, unique desires, additional desires he might get, and which he might not get fulfilled in this life. He has to take another birth. But do we need that another birth? Who knows after taking another birth? The desires for which he has taken the birth, the desires will fulfill, but additional other desires also might come up. So Devatas gives us what we want without caring for our well-being, like a shopkeeper gives us many chocolates for money, but our mother will not give. But Krishna gives us what we need. Devatas are like painkiller. Devatas are like painkiller. We get more entangled in this material world, and Krishna is like a proper medicine to cure the disease, which works for long term. So, in another way, Devatas are like allopathy medicine. Temporary relief, quick relief, and Krishna is like a homeopathy medicine, long term. Immediate results will by not come, but long term care must be taken. Okay? Yeah. So 4.13. Let us do this together. Chaturvarnyam maya shrishtham gunakarma vibhagasha Tasya kartaram akimam vidyartharam cha avyayam. Translation by His Divine Grace Śrīla Prabhupāda ki jai. According to the three modes of material nature, what are the three modes? What's the name? Prabhu. What are the three modes of material nature? That's okay. Wrong hai na parla. Three modes of material nature. Mood gunalu enti. Tappa na parla. Okay. Three modes are sattva gunam, raja gunam, tama gunam. Okay. According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me, created by Krishna. What are those four divisions? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Created by God. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. This shloka will go on for some time. Okay? So, I am the creator of this system. You should know that I am yet the non-doer. Right? Now, discuss. Are people demons, demons, devatas, devotees, impersonalists, devata worshippers different because God made them so? Did you understand the question? Are people like devatas, demons, devotees, impersonalists, devata worshippers different because God made them so? Are they different because God made them so? हम ऐसे हैं. Ruchi Mataji, Archana Mataji, Roshni Mataji, all of them may have a different nature when put into one environment. How they react. But is this something Krishna made them to have that kind of a nature? Who made? Who made that? Are people different because God made them so? Is it that God who has made them or something else? Are the different people different? In another way, are the different people different because Krishna made them so? No one may say that I am like this because God made me. Can they say? I am like this because God made me. I am smoking cigarette because God made me like this. I am beating people because God made me like this. I am scolding people because God made me like that. So is it Krishna doing or my own doing? My own doing, right? 100%. Are you believing this? Or since the Krishna philosophy is like this, we need to accept it. There is no other option. That's what, right? Sometimes we get that kind of feeling when we are sitting in a satsang. Oh, high level Krishna, ISKCON, what are the philosophy, Bhagavad Gita, high level everyone knows. But are you feeling it? We are like this because of our own guna and karma. Mataji, మీ పిల్లలు, your kids, Prabhav and Pranav, right? Have you never felt seeing them? They are born out of us, so they should get either my quality or Ravindra Prabhu quality. Are you seeing any qualities which are not there in both of you and in them? Prabhu, did you get the question? Huh? Of course, they are young. Some things will be manifesting in the coming years. Okay, I'm not making afraid. I'm not horrifying or I'm not trying to. 1 minute.
I see in my daughter.
Huh?
I see in my daughter.
You see what? What you see? What do you see?
Some aspects which are like.
No, the question what I'm asking is. The question what I'm asking is, are you seeing any qualities within your kids which are not there present in you and Mataji, Ravindra Prabhu and Sashishesha Mataji? Have you seen till now? So till now you have seen only in your kids the qualities which are there in you, right? But again, I'm not trying to horrify. not trying to verify, but
So all those are qualities
yeah,
which are
yeah. But the thing is, we need to, because that's the general parlance what people think that because in my personal little experience, I have seen a lot of people where the kids are coming out of the same home, but they are entirely different actually. Entirely different. It might be positive or negative. Entirely different. Then you will think, మన తాత ముత్తాతలు వచ్చుంటుందేమో సైంటిఫిక్గా ఆలోచిస్తే సైంటిఫిక్గా ఆలోచిస్తే कोई दादा या परदादा ऐसा रहा होगा इसलिए मेरे ये पोते को ये क्वालिटीज आए हैं, हमको तो नहीं है. But we need to understand that they are also coming from different life in this life, and some things will manifest. Something or not. There might be some things will be manifesting of later time. So the point is, no, God doesn't do like that. So because of guna and karma of living entities, we face this. Okay, and how many? So which guna is dominant in this varnas? In Brahmana varna, which is the guna dominant? Sattva guna. And in Kshatriya, passion, mode of passion. Vaishya? Yes. And Shudra? Tamaguna. Okay? So which mode controls the different types of personalities? Yeah. So purport by Śrīla Prabhupāda ki, in spite of his creating the 4 divisions of human society, Lord Krishna does not belong to any of these divisions because he is not one of the conditioned souls, a section of whom form human society. Krishna has created this varnas. So human society is similar to any other animal society, but to elevate men from the animal status, the above mentioned divisions are created by the Lord for the systematic development of Krishna consciousness. The tendency of a particular man towards work is determined by the modes of middle nature which he has acquired. So, although Brahmanas by quality are supposed to know about Brahman, the supreme absolute truth, most of them approach only the impersonal Brahman, manifestation of Lord Krishna. But a man who transcends the limited knowledge of a Brahmana and reaches the knowledge of the supreme personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna becomes a person in Krishna consciousness. Or in other words, a Vaishnava. He becomes a Vaishnava. Krishna is transcendental to this system of the 4 divisions of human society. A person in Krishna consciousness is also transcendental to all divisions of human society, whether we consider the divisions of community, nation or species. So, guna means mentality. So, different types are given, like different mentality, Brahmana, Kshatriya. So, these days, even if the people who are born in Brahmana families, can they be called as Brahmana? No. They can be Kshatriya, they can be Vaishya, they can be Shudras also being born in the Brahmana family. Only for in the certificate you might be seeing Brahmana. Okay? So, which modes we control them? Yes. Now, here an important aspect. Can you, all of you are having your mobiles with you? Huh? Open vedabase.com. Vedabase.com. .io, sir. Vedabase.io. Vedabase.io. Open. Go to 3rd chapter. 27th shloka. Bhagavad Gita. 3rd chapter, 27th shloka. Okay? Go on. Now, can someone read the translation? Huh? 3rd chapter, 27th shloka. Can someone, Kritika Madhuri, can you read the 27th shloka translation? So here it is said that Jiva is not the doer. Jiva is not the, in 3.27 indirectly that shloka means that Jiva is not the doer. But in 4.13, in the 4.13, you see that according to three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the 14 animal society, me, and although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer. So here he is saying that Jiva is the doer. In 3.27 it is said that Jiva is not the doer, and 4.13 he is saying that Jiva is the doer. Right? So Jiva is the doer based on his gunas and karmas. Then he is given particular kind of a body, and his body is the result of his past activities. So he is the doer. So why Krishna has given two versions? కృష్ణుడు ఎందుకు రెండు అర్థాలు చెప్పాడు? ఈ పరిస్థితికి కారణం జీవుడివి నువ్వే అని ఒక చోట చెప్తున్నాడు, ఈ పరిస్థితి కారణం జీవుడు నువ్వు కాదు నేను అని అంటున్నాడు. ఎందుకు? Okay, so why there is a clash? So if you understand in 3.27 and 4.13, in 3.27 Krishna is saying that Jiva is the doer, and 4.13 it is said that Jiva is not the doer. Why? Other way. In 3.27 Jiva is not the doer, and in 4.13 Jiva is the doer. Jiva means who?
All of us.
We. Yes, Jiva means we. So are we the doers or Krishna is the doer? So Krishna told, I am the doer in 3.27. Why? What?
Who thinks by Krishna, that thing by us?
No. Krishna tells two opposite statements which means they might be right, they should be right. But in what way they are right? What way they are right? You will see that. Okay? In what way they are right? Hold on, take a photo. Let this right, please. Yes, let this. So we need to understand that why this system. Human society is similar to any other animal society, but to elevate men from the animal status, the above mentioned divisions are created by the Lord for the systematic development of Krishna consciousness. Systematic development of Krishna consciousness. So in this Varna system, what are the four Varnas are told? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Is the Krishna consciousness not applicable for the below Varna? అంటే శూద్రులకి కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్నెస్ అప్లికబుల్ కాదా? వాళ్ళకి అవకాశం లేదా కృష్ణుడిని చేరుకోవడానికి? There are so many devotees who are coming from the Shudra clan and they have become wonderful devotees also. Right? So కృష్ణుడు అందరికి అవకాశం ఇస్తాడు. అందరికి అవకాశం ఇస్తాడు. ఎవరికి ఇచ్చాడు? So the tendency of particular man towards work is determined by the modes of middle nature which he has acquired. Such symptoms of life according to the different modes of middle nature are described in 18th chapter. Now, additional examples. We are responsible for our karmas and their reactions. Krishna only sanctions sometimes even against his desire because those reactions are necessary for our rectification. He allows us to do what we like and waits for us to turn towards him. So we need to understand that this particular aspect. In 3.27, Jiva is the non-doer means Krishna is trying to emphasize our position as tiny souls who should not be falsely proud of. So Krishna is in the 3.27, why Krishna is saying that Jiva is the non-doer? Because he wanted to emphasize that మీరంతా పచ్చాకాలరా బాబు, అంత మీరు పువ్వు బట్టి ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు నటించాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, మీరందరూ నా అంశాలు మీరందరూ. సో ఏదో ఇక్కడ పుట్టామని నీకు ఏదో పెద్ద పొజిషన్ వచ్చిందని, నీకు ఏదో పెద్ద డబ్బు వచ్చిందని ఎర్రవి కాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు అనే ఉద్దేశంతో 3.27 he says that Jiva, you are not the non-doer, you are the non-doer అని. ఏంటి? టు ఎంఫసైజ్ అవర్ పొజిషన్ యాజ్ టైనీ సోల్స్ who should not be falsely proud of. అంతే కదా? Don't you think there are people around who are proud of their position, proud of their property, proud of their kids, proud of their nation? Right? So that's why 3.27 Krishna insists that Jiva is the non-doer. Now in 4.13 Krishna is the non-doer. Why is he saying? To emphasize our culpability so that we will be accountable for our actions. మన చేసిన కర్మలకి మనం బాధ్యత తీసుకోగలగాలి. ఎంతమంది ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు ఎవరైతే there are so many people out here. First let me tell you తెలుగు. ఎంతమంది ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు మనకి ఏదైనా లైఫ్ లో ఒక నెగిటివ్ జరిగితే గిన, ఒక చెడు జరిగితే గిన, నాకెందుకు జరిగింది దేవుడా, నాకు ఇలా చేస్తావు నువ్వు అని విరక్తి చెంది దేవుడికి దూరంగా వెళ్ళిన వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. ఉన్నారా లేదా? చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. Of course there are people with this kind of when reversals happens in life, they even come to Krishna also. Yeah. Actually, I have seen the little journey of 9 years. I have seen people who are staunch atheists, and once the reversal came, they became completely Krishna consciousness. One devotee mother passed away. But that mother, before she passed away, she used to pray to the God. Krishna. She used to pray to Krishna. But till she was there, she was a staunch atheist, I should say. I don't want to take the name. But after she left, she becomes staunch devotee. She has become a devotee. But always there are not only positive examples, there are negative examples as well. So that's the point. Why Krishna is that, why he says that Jiva is the doer in 4.13, to insist the point that you should take the responsibility of the situation whatever you are in right now. మీరు ప్రస్తుతం ఉన్న నెగిటివ్ పరిస్థితిలో కారణం ఎవరో కాదు, మీరే. లైఫ్ లో రివర్సల్స్ వస్తుంది. ఎంతమంది అనుకుంటారు చెప్పండి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ డోంట్ నో, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సమ్ నెగిటివ్ హ్యాపన్ జరిగింది, మీకేదో నెగిటివ్ జరిగింది, అని నేను పోయినంలో ఈ నెగిటివ్ ఏదో నేను వేరే వాళ్ళకి చేసుకుంటాను కాబట్టే కదా నాకు ఇలా జరిగింది అని ఎంతమంది ఆలోచిస్తారు చెప్పండి? ఈజ్ దేర్ ఎనీవన్? ఆవరించి ఇలా అన్నావా? అదే అర్థం కాదు. But if you're realizing it, Krishna will help. Krishna will help. That's the reason why 4.13 Krishna is saying that Jiva is the doer, so that you take the responsibility for your actions and plan accordingly. And in the reverse of there are a lot of people, if something reverse happens, they try to again take revenge or try to act in a non-Krishna conscious way to add to additional reactions to take another purpose. The advantage of being in Krishna consciousness is that only. If you understand this philosophy, what are the negatives are happening, it is only because of us, then you will plan, yes, I am in currently deep neck. నేను గొంతు లోతు వరకు నేను నీళ్ళలో ఉన్నాను, ఓకే ఫైన్. ఫస్ట్ యూ షుడ్ యాక్సెప్ట్ ద ప్లేస్ అండ్ దెన్ ఓకే ఫైన్ కృష్ణ, యూ హావ్ పుట్ మీ సిచ్యువేషన్, నేను దీనికి బాధ్యుడిని నేనే, సో దీని నుంచి నేను స్లోగా బయటికి రావడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను. ఓకే, కొంతవరకు నీళ్ళు ఉన్నాయి, పూజిత కొంచెం అటు పక్క రస్సీ ఉంటుంది, కొంచెం అక్కడ దైవా నేను చేతితో స్లోగా పట్టుకొని వస్తాను, ప్లీజ్ పాస్ ఆన్ దట్ రోప్ నో, ఐ విల్ ట్రై టు కమ్ స్లోలీ, నాట్ ఫాస్ట్ బట్ స్లోలీ, ఐ యామ్ రియలీ ఇన్ డీప్ ట్రబుల్, టేక్ హెల్ప్. బాస్ తిట్టాడు దానికి నా సామిరంగా టిట్ ఫర్ నన్ను తిట్టుతావు నువ్వు, అయినా సామిరంగా వేరే టెన్స్. ఈజ్ ఏ నాన్ కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్. బైక్ కూడా వెళ్తాడు, మన కార్ డ్రైవింగ్ చేస్తాం, we drive a car and some bike comes and he hits the headlight or bumper or like the side mirrors and again chase we should beat him. Fully Prabhu, we should chase and beat him, huh? Be careful and accept and go. It's not if someone is trying to really damage, then We should do whatever we need to do. But the thing is, we should accept. That is the reason why in 4.13 he is saying that you are the doer. He is trying to insist that try to take the responsibility for your actions of not only in this life but also previous life. You should know that you have done some actions in the previous life. That's the reason why you are born now in this life. ఎంతమంది నిజంగా 100% యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారు మనం ఈ లైఫ్ లో రావడానికి కారణం పూర్వజన్మ సుకృతం వల్ల మళ్ళీ పుట్టానని ఎంతమంది నిజంగా అనుకుంటున్నారు చెప్పండి. నిజంగా మీకు ఏం చేయకపోతే మీరు మళ్ళీ జన్మ తీసుకోరు కృష్ణుడికి వెళ్ళిపోతారు. ఇంకా కర్మలు ఉన్నాయి, గుడ్ కర్మ చేస్తారు, నెగిటివ్ కర్మ చేస్తారు కాబట్టి ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, సో he said, so he is not the non-doer. So influenced by false ego, he thinks he is the doer. People may have conflict of understanding here. So however, by saying like this, Krishna is sending a message. Later on you will come to know that Jiva is also a doer. Jiva is also the doer. That's what we need to. So we should not blame. So, and and we are in this life, we need to understand one more important item. We are only responsible for action. Please, kids, please try to understand this clearly. Very important point. हमारे chair हमारे लोगों को पूछो नहीं. Thing is, this is one more important point. Please, everyone, please listen. We are only responsible for the action, not for the result of the action. Clear? Confusion? Baba? Clear? అర్థమైందా అర్థం కాలేదా? What is your favorite game? Cricket sport. Favorite sport? Cricket, obviously. IPL cricket. Yeah. So cricket is your favorite sport. Now you are part of a team. You are playing. Only playing good is there in your hand. బాగా ఆడాలి అనేది నీ చేతుల్లో ఉంది. కానీ బాగా ఆడాక whether you will win or lose, is that in your hand? No, right? There are players who have hit centuries. Century, someone has hit century, I don't know. Someone has hit century, but they lost the game, right? Yes or no? So same way, only the action is there in your hand, not the result of the action. It's very difficult to understand. Then a lot of great scholars will not understand this aspect. They think that if I do some action, I do with a perfect planning, and obviously I should get a success. And I have personally seen lot of great PhDs also, they went into depression. Understand, right? Now tell me, when you eat food, eating food is in your hand, right? That's the action what you do, eating food. But whether the food will digest or not, is it there in your hand? How many of you had an indigestion problem? Right? Yes. Okay. So many factors are there. Once you eat food, that digesting also there is separate devata. You know that? For digestion also there is a name I am not able to remember. Devata name is there. Jatragni. The exact name is it is Jatragni only. There is also devata I think, but there is exact some name is there. So there is a devata which helps in digesting food. Please try to don't keep. I really don't. I don't remember the name, but there is a separate devata for that, who manages the digestion of all living entities. So all living, there is a name. I don't recollect the name, but there is a devata. So action of eating food is there in your hand, but digestion or indigestion is not there in your hand. It's not there in your hand. ఎంతైనా చేసుకో, ఎంత ప్రాణాయామం చేసుకో, ఏమైనా చేసుకో, it will not guarantee. There should be a sanction from the respective devata. Okay, Pranava has eaten, so I will sanction his digestion. Then only it happens. That science will not explain. There are so many serious scenarios where after doing pranayama, yoga also, and after taking all the medicines also, digestion problems have not gone. I have personally seen people.
But in that case, kids will say that if it is controlled by Devta, then they can eat anything. We don't know.
Let them eat, let them suffer. Madhavi, try to understand that kids, they came here to enjoy Madhavi. So So if they are not hearing me properly, hey, do this, it is good. We will repeatedly tell 3 or 4 times. If they are not hearing, they will get beating out from outside. Mamul beating, at least if you are in devotion, Krishna will plan in such a way to our kids that they are getting a lesson in which they understand. I'm sorry to say, it might be sounding very harsh, but that is the reality. If the kids are not hearing by your genuine, lovable words, Krishna has his own plans. किस-किसको कैसे teach करना है, whether hard way or soft way, Krishna knows. If really hard way is needed, he will teach hard way. Let them eat. Let them suffer. 2 days तक medicine मत देना. Let them suffer. Let them see the pain. No. Like that's what it happens. With kids, no, sometimes it's really tough. जब अपन बातों है ना लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते. I'm sorry, it might be offensive, but sometimes we have to do what we need to do. Okay, so for actions only, our responsibility is there, but the results of the action, it is not there in our hand. Just we can pray, but results we can't expect. Okay? Yeah, 4.14. Let us do this together. नमाम कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति न मे कर्म फले स्पृहा इति मां यो भुजन्नाति कर्माभिर्न से बध्यते. Translation by Śrīla Prabhupāda ki, there is no work that affects me. There is no work that affects Krishna. Nor do I aspire for the fruits of action. One who understands this truth about me also does not become entangled in the fruitive reactions of the work. Krishna is Atmaram. Does he need any fruits? I should do this to get this. Does Krishna need? Does Krishna need royal slices? Royal slices है बड़ा है उसके पास. Does he need anything which which is really? We are getting red. Does Krishna? Is there any situation where Krishna feels? Madhav Charan, I don't have this. Please give this to me, no. Krishna might ask Archana Mataji, I don't have this, Archana Mataji, can you please give it to me, no? Is there anything which Krishna doesn't have? Krishna is telling the same thing. There is no work that affects me, nor do I aspire for the fruits of actions. One who understands this truth about me also does not become entangled in the fruitive reaction of the work. Because whatever the action we do without Krishna in the center, it has a loop of fruitive reaction which you have to take. So that's what Krishna is saying. If you understand this truth about me, you also don't entangle like me for the fruitive reactions of the work. So one who understands Krishna's nature will not get entangled in the fruitive reactions of work. When you understand Krishna's nature, then you also desire to get that nature. Dear Prabhu, you more want to become like your mother or your father? You have seen both of them very closely, right? From whom you take more inspiration? You want to become like your mother or your father? I know it's a little disturbing or embarrassing question. अरे मैं क्या करूं? मैं माँ को बोलूं तो मेरा फादर फील होगा, फादर को बोलूं तो माँ फील होगी. ऐसे सोच रहे हो क्या? आप मेरा बायां आंख मांग रहे हो, राइट आंख मांग रहे हो, क्या बोलूं मैं? वो सोच रहे हो क्या यार?
Why should I become like that?
Oh, I am not talking about gender, but personality, qualities. For example, for sure, your mother has different qualities and your father might be having different qualities. But whose qualities you might appreciate more and you wanted to imbibe those qualities more? Kinka qualities ज़्यादा imbibe करना चाहते हो? I am not talking about man and woman. Qualities के बारे में ना? Your father. So that's what. So the thing is, similarly, Krishna is trying to say, at least in this middle world, if you are trying to imbibe the qualities of your father or mother, okay, tell me one thing, Riyan Prabhu, there might be so many qualities in your father which you like to imbibe. Which quality is the most interesting? Huh?
All.
All okay. Tell me one quality. Don't give tell one quality which you like more. Gym. Okay. He goes to the gym is the quality which you like more, right? But now this activity of going to gym, is it a Krishna conscious activity or non-Krishna conscious activity?
Like if I use this quality to serve like all the body qualities, like all the work needed which I need my strength, then it's
Yes. So that's good. So in a way, he's saying that this quality of going to gym, if it is helping me in serving Krishna in one way or the other, then it's good quality only, no? Right? Yes. So that's a Krishna conscious activity. But the thing is, there might be some quality, not about Riyan Prabhu, but the thing is in general, if someone wants a quality to be acquired from father, say one father is a businessman and he is earning lot of money. And kids also try to acquire the quality of earning money without keeping Krishna in the center. And he earns money. But that particular quality is making him in the loop of this birth and death again and again. You getting my point? But if you are trying to imbibe the nature of Krishna, because Krishna is, as he is saying, Krishna is uh, no work affects him. So that's the reason why he is not bounded by the reactions. He is not bound by any reactions. But if you are bound by your current material relations, there is a possibility of binding. Little tough to understand. Please try to understand. If you are trying to imbibe a quality from a person who is after after some action which adds fruitive reaction to his action, then obviously his sons are also expected to get that reaction. But if you are trying to take the qualities of a person who has no reactions, then you are also supposed to get no reactions. Little complicated, right? Or you're not getting. You're not getting. For example, Roshni Mataji is there, and I don't want to take the names, but let us assume just an example. Roshni Mataji is there. Now she might be taking in her relations, she might be taking some person as an ideal. For example, her husband or her uncle, someone he might be taking an ideal. But there might be reasons for her to take as an ideal. But that reasons might be material in nature, not spiritual in nature. Most of the relations are like that, material in nature. He is earning more, he is having good strength, he strategizes things very nicely. But if you notice very closely, all those aspects in which you like, all are material in nature, not spiritual in nature. If they are material in nature, you are bound to get reactions. For those reactions, you have to take birth again. You have to take birth again. But if you are taking the qualities of Krishna to imbibe, you will not get reactions because Krishna is not getting any reactions. All your qualities which you are trying to get from someone are having material inclinations. So there is a possibility in the material inclinations, the reactions might add up to take another birth. But if you are taking the idol as a person who has no reactions for whatever the actions he does, obviously you will also not get any reactions like that person. That is nothing but Krishna. Making sense?
We have to take Krishna's inspiration.
Yes. Yes. And it doesn't mean that you have to take Krishna's inspiration. Means it doesn't mean that you should. Prabhuji told, Madhav Charan Prabhu told that you have to take Krishna's inspiration, and I should ignore my dad and mom from today. No. You have to do your duty as a son. They have to do their duty as a mother and father. But always priority should be Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, please take care of my son. Pranav, he got some eye infection. She has to take shelter of Krishna. Of course, apart from taking the shelter, she has to do the materially she should do all whatever is needed, like medicine you have to give, you have to go to doctor, all these things, what are the actions needed for the rectification of your infection, she has to take, but she has to more depend on Krishna. Krishna, please. So dependence should be more on Krishna. Okay? So that's what is he talking about. Purport by Śrīla Prabhupāda ki he creates and remains aloof from the creation, whereas the living entities are entangled in the fruitive reactions of material activities because of their propensity for lording it over material resources. Material resources. Prem Radhika? Prem Radhika. Let us, after that also we can see why there is a hurry to do it now only. That's okay. That's okay. 5-10 minutes delay would be there. That's it. No. So yeah, the created beings are of many varieties, such as the devatas, human beings, and lower animals, and all of them are subject to the reactions of their past good and bad activities. The Lord only gives them the proper facilities for such activities and the regulations of the modes of middle nature, but He is never responsible for their past and present activities. Not responsible. Krishna is never responsible. Okay? So that is the purport. So one who understands Krishna's nature will not get entangled in the fruitive reactions of birth. When you understand Krishna's nature, then you also desire to get that nature. Act like that way, the way the Krishna acts and Krishna likes. Are we doing whatever Krishna likes? Do we know what Krishna likes? Do we know what Krishna likes? Huh? We know what Krishna likes, but we don't want. Despite there are some one category of people who don't know what Krishna likes, and they don't know what Krishna likes. They are not doing. It's reasonable. That's reasonable. And what about the people or devotees who knows what Krishna likes, and we don't do? Who are more logical? They are logical, or devotees are logical? They are logical, right? They don't know what Krishna likes, and they are not doing what Krishna likes. But we know what Krishna likes, and still we don't do what Krishna likes. No, it might be sounding funny, but it is a serious thing to think actually. Are you getting how important is this? We know what Krishna likes, but still we don't know what Krishna likes. And we have our own logical reasons to say, Prabhuji, office tension Prabhu, what to do? Prabhuji, Pillal Prabhu, what to do? Prabhuji, late Gostar Prabhu, that's why I'm not able to do practice. Prabhuji, I have a lot of this business, so I'm not able to chant. And you expect Krishna to take care. How logical it is. No, it is not a unique, uncomfortable situation. I might be thinking, ఈ సత్సంగం రాకపోతే వాళ్ళలాగా ఇంటెలిజెంట్ ఉంది. I should have been intelligent like that, where I am not knowing about Krishna and I am not doing it, sir. That would have been better. Are you thinking like that? Right, Prabhu? Logical to think, right? Yeah, it would have been better. I should not have come to satsangs itself. At least I would have been logical to say that I don't know what Krishna likes. So that's why I am not doing. That's a better state to be in, right? Please, Prabhuji, please. With lot of, I believe me, I can show ample examples. I can show ample devotees. I can bring those devotees who are holding more responsibilities than you. I'm sorry, it might be sounding offensive, but I think Sukirti Radha Mataji. Sukirti Radha Mataji, she is working in Salesforce as a business head. She is having 3 kids. She is learning bhajans. She is teaching bhajans. She is teaching instruments to her kids. She is doing her job. She is doing 16 rounds of mala. She is doing Mangalarti every day. She is doing Gaurarti every day. Now tell me, are we greater than her? I mean, I'm not saying you should do like that. Are we greater than her? Please, Prabhuji, please kindly take spiritual journey seriously. And it is not only serious, it is an enjoying journey actually. It's a very enjoyable journey. Yesterday, Kartal, this thing, instruments were happening. It's our duty. We have invited Raghunandan Prabhu for the class and we are not on time. How uncomfortable the situation is. Do you go to movies late? Is there any instances where you have gone to movie late? Always compromise happens only in the spiritual things. If your boss says, come by 9 a.m., will you not go? There you are giving 100% priority for your material activity, but for spiritual activity you are lenient. And you expect Krishna to take care. To what extent it is? It's not that, I'm telling this to myself also. How far it is logical? And don't think that Raghunandan Prabhu is freely available. He is holding a big position in his company. I know that. And he got recently promoted and what kind of busy he is in, I know. But still, he obliged our request. He has always had an option to say no. No, Prabhu, I have some work on that. No, he can say. Mother, these are very, very simple stepping stones. Coming on time. We are giving some promise to someone, be on time. And if you are not comfortable with 5:30 time, let us do 6 p.m. or no, 6 p.m. itself. Otherwise, let us move it to 6:30 only. No, if everyone comes by 6:30, let us do 6:30 only. 6:30 to 8 or 8:30 will do. Probably these are not material things; these are spiritual things. If you are not following these simple things, it's very difficult to excel in spiritual journey. Please understand. Now, there is Baladev Vidyabhushan. How many of you know Baladev Vidyabhushan? He is one of the acharyas in our Sampradāya. And he says which soil it is. Which soil it is. Now, here, Baladev Vidyabhushan explains that it's a concept. If we put a seed in a soil, has anyone put a seed in a soil? Kids, has anyone put a seed in a soil? And after you put a seed in a soil, have you seen the plant coming out of it? Have you seen? Everyone? Yeah. Now here Baladev Vidyabhushan says, if we put a seed in a soil, the seed collects its nourishment from soil, water and other additional things. Yes or no? Soil, what is it? Soil, water, light of moon, everything, lot of parameters are there from which it takes the nourishment and then turns it into a plant. Now, our desire is like a seed. Baladev Vidyabhushan explains that our desire is like a seed. Now, you wanted to grow that desire in the material soil or spiritual soil is in your hand. Is in your hand. That's what he says. So, desire is a seed. So, the tendency to desire is always with the jiva, and he says that tendency of desire will be the picture that you are going to experience. If I put the desire in the soil of material energy, my material life is growing, bewildered by the false ego. That's what jiva does. Kartaham iti manyate. So, if you sow the desire in your material soil, what will happen? You are having Prabhu is having a material desire of becoming a cricket player like Vaibhav Souryavanshi. How old are you? How old are you? 12. So another 2 years, he is ready to become Vaibhav Souryavanshi. So he is having a desire of becoming a good cricketer. That is a material desire. Material desire. So accordingly, Maya Devi would be helping that material desire to fructify. Fructify, it might be not always positive. It might go in different ways. The desire might be fulfilled depending on your past karma and guna. This marks the continuation of cycle of birth and death. And once the seed is sown, material energy will start the stimulation. And how it's going to stimulate is not in your hands. How it's going to stimulate is not in your hands. Now, exceed Dhavya Prabhuji. When you seed, you do it. Will you expect that the plant would be growing only straight? It might take different directions, no? You can't even guess sometimes. One time my tamarind seed I put, it what wonderful twist it has taken when it came out. So that coming out of the seed is not in our hand. Only sowing is in your hand. But it depends on us whether you wanted to sow the seed in the material platform or the spiritual platform. That is only in our hand. So material energy will start the stimulation, and how it's going to stimulate is not in our hand, and that will be based on all our previous calculation. Similarly, if I sow the seed of desire in the internal energy of Krishna, that is spiritual activities, spiritual desire, then the stimulation will begin to happen there. Just like you don't want to do anything after sowing the seed of desire, material nature will take over. Material nature will take over. Similarly, the internal energy will do to get you the result what you want. So, Baladev Vidyabhushan insists that desire has to be put in a right soil. Then you will get spiritual perfection. So, Baladev Vidyabhushan is requesting to put the desire in the right soil to get the desired result. What is the priority for us now, Prabhujis and Madhajis? Do we really need to want to put, are you really serious about putting your desire in spiritual platform or middle platform? No. Since we are sitting in this satsang, spiritual platform, but sincerely tell me. Is anyone desiring to have this desire in spiritual platform? Let us curb our material desire. See, Prabhuji, don't misunderstand. My kid to become a devotee, is it a material desire or a spiritual desire? Huh? My kid to become an engineer, is it a spiritual desire or a material desire? Material desire. Now, if you have a spiritual desire of making my son to become a devotee, is it stopping him to become an engineer? Is it stopping him to become an engineer? It's the matter of perception. Only perception. It's a matter of only perception. Every day in our Green apartment, outside Green apartment, one family is there. Every day for almost 3 to 4 hours, they stand outside and give lassi, majiga. Lassi they give to the workers who are going out. Same activity, but they don't offer it to the Lord and give. The same activity can be offered to the Lord and pray to the Lord. Krishna, see if it is apart from removing the thirst of the people, it also inculcates some Krishna consciousness in them. And while serving, put a Krishna photo, put a Krishna Bhagavad Gita, and serve. Entire activity becomes a spiritual activity. What wrong in it? Right? So that's what is being said. So similarly, here also it is rains and vegetations. Same thing. Lord is aloof from the material actions and reactions. For example, the rains are not responsible for different types of vegetations that appear on the earth. Although without such rains, there is no possibility of vegetative growth. You understand the point here? In the material creation, the Lord is only the supreme cause. The immediate cause is material nature by which the cosmic manifestation is made visible. Ultimate cause is Krishna. Immediate cause might be Maya Devi or nature. Nature. Now tell me, if the rains are coming, can you guarantee vegetation? Can you guarantee vegetation? But if the rains are not there at all, is the vegetation possible? No, right? Same thing. So the lesson is ignorance and competitive mentality does not allow us to see that behind any result there can be multiple causes. There can be multiple causes. Multiple causes. Because of ego, we don't learn these lessons of all the multiple causes. Krishna is the supreme cause. Those who are in KC will take that as the supreme cause, and those who are not will not take. It's a matter of perception. It's a seriously matter of perception. So you are getting a fever. Who is the cause of Who is the cause of the fever? When did you get last time fever, Mataji? क्या बोले? Fever क्या होता है?
कब आया था? कब आया था?
कब आया था? आपको मालूम नहीं है? मम्मी को मालूम है. प्रिया मालूम है. Yeah. Anyway, so assume that she got fever some 1 year back. 1 year back when she got the fever. But when you got the fever, what was the reason quoted by your mother, doctor? What is the reason they quoted?
Cold weather or
Huh?
allergy?
Huh? Weather.
And allergy.
Allergy. Allergy to?
No, like dust.
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 Dust allergy. Okay. Dust allergy. That's it. That's the reason quoted to your mother or doctor?
Usually doctor.
Usually doctor. Yeah. Doctor. So that's one. But there are so many people who are going outside. There are so many people who are facing the dust more than you. They are not getting any fever, right? You are getting the fever, right? So yes, that is one perception. Other perception, I told Jara. Jara Devi. Jara Devi has sanctioned Jara to you in burning some karma. Ultimate cause, Krishna. Krishna has a plan. Krishna is the supreme cause. But who thinks? And there might be some scientific reason also. That particular bacteria has attacked to within the system, digestive system. That's why she got fever. Doctors might say. There might be multiple causes for one particular negative thing. But the supreme cause is Krishna. Immediate cause might be material nature or the Devata who are trying to show that mercy. Or whatever you take. So we need to understand that. Okay? So yeah, we will end with this 4. Additional examples from Parampara. Everyone from Indra to an ant are subjected to laws of karma except the Lord himself. His devotees who do everything for the satisfaction of Krishna, no laws of Krishna can bind them. Devotees, I repeat this. And his devotees who do everything for his satisfaction of Krishna, no laws of karma can bind them. No laws of karma can bind them. Work without attachment, being full of eternal bliss as the Supreme Lord, the only reason for Krishna's work is to encourage the mankind. Krishna's activities of creation, maintenance and annihilation are in response to the karma of the jiva. He has no desires for the result of his actions. He who knows this is not bound, and but who he doesn't know, this is bound by karma. So devatas, all the devatas are under his control. Is Vinayaka Devata? Is Anjaneya Devata? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is Sai Baba Devata? Who said yes? Someone said yes. Huh? No. Sai Baba is not Devata. Sai Baba is not Devata. So, there might be lot of non-sampradaya non-sampradaya things coming in this Kali Yuga, and they might be materially doing good things like Annadan, mankind, Sarv, Madhava Seva, all those propensities they might say, but someone is doing good doesn't mean that he's a god. He's a god. No, Sai Baba is not a god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sai Baba is not a god. Though by inspiring him, there are a lot of devotees, lot of people who have established schools, established universities, they are doing wonderful work. But someone doing a good work doesn't make a god. Is Sachin Tendulkar God? Is Sachin Tendulkar God? He has been hitting centuries. He has been bringing laurels to the country. Can he make him God? No. No. He is not a. In height, we might say God of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. But he is not God. He is not God. Is Gandhi God? Mahatma Gandhi? He is a God? No. He is not God. That's a different topic. Huh? But the thing is, try to understand that whoever are serving, whoever are doing something, blindly we should not accept them as God. Sorry. please come out of that picture. And if you are still, actually I have in our own core Gachibowli congregation, we have a devotee by name Satya Devata. He is my close friend. He is my close friend. In fact, before me coming to Krishna consciousness, he came to Krishna. He is my Vartamana Pradashaka Guru. Through him only we came to KC. He only came to KC, but he was a staunch Sai Baba devotee. He was a staunch Sai Baba devotee. And for 10 years, from Bachpan se till 40, 45, he was a staunch devotee of Sai Baba. And suddenly this Krishna, ISKCON, Krishna philosophy, it's very tough for him to accept. But Leela Prabhu, myself, everyone were there. And we used to have long discussions. It's way back around 2015, 2016, 17, 18. Those 3 years. We had a long discussion. Sai Baba. We were having long discussions. But for every question of him, there was an answer in Krishna's Bhagavad Gita. So later, now, he has become Krishna devotee and he is preaching into communities. For 40 years, he was a staunch devotee of Sai Baba. But that's how their environment has been nothing wrong to point out. Please, there is nothing hatred to see in people who are having Sai Baba worship and all. But try to understand that he is a human being, he is not a there. Do you know Sai Gita is there right now? Do you know Sai Gita? No. Sai Baba has a Sai Gita. Do you know that? Don't know? Sai Gita. And do you know when the Sai Gita has come? It has come just 25 years back. Before that, there was no Sai Gita. Since Bhagavad Gita came, that's why they made Sai Gita, Kalki Gita, Nityananda Gita, like that. But Sai Gita was never there. They are trying to propagate irreligiosity in a wrong way. We appreciate the work they are doing, but they are not God. Please try to understand. Okay? So that's what about. Don't have a wrong impression on this. Don't create false devatas. Work without attachment, being full of eternal bliss as the Supreme Lord, the only reason for Krishna's work is to encourage the mankind. Krishna's activities of creation, maintenance and annihilation are in response to the karmas of the jiva. He has no desire for the results of his action, and he who knows this is not bound. But who doesn't know is bound to karma. Yes. We are done for this week. Everyone from Indra to and yeah, it is Brahma also included. But why we say because Indra has here specifically it is mentioned Indra because Indra has indulged in lot of things materially disturbing things. He has been disturbed and he has given lot of work to the Lord to correct. So that's the reason why. But Brahma also is included. Yeah. Any questions? Today I was prepared to complete till 24th shloka. Only 4 shlokas got over. Okay. Yeah. Any questions from these and Mataji's? Kids? Pranav, Prabhav? Any questions? What did you understand today? Don't worry. I didn't understand anything also. Then I don't mind it. You cannot tell.
I have enough knowledge to understand, but I do not.
Okay, expressing is a problem. What about Prabhu? You also are having expressing problem? Good. Yeah, any questions, Prabhu? Ashish Prabhu? Yogesh Prabhu? Riyan Prabhu? No questions? I think all are eagerly waiting for Udupi Yatra. Looking like everyone is waiting for Udupi Yatra.
At the moment, I don't have any question. Maybe after 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. How to get the feeling of surrender? Because we all know we have to surrender, but ultimately we are not able to surrender.
Are you chanting, Madhuji?
Yes.
How many? How many rounds?
Not much, but I'll change.
Madhuri, chanting is the basis, Madhuri. You need to chant sincerely, with a prayerful mood. Chanting is the stepping stone, Madhuri. Chanting is the stepping stone, and Shravanam, hearing the lectures, and yeah. Probably you can stop the recording, Prabhu. Please. Okay. So chanting is a stepping stone, Madhuri. You need to chant sincerely, and whatever one. But are you consistent at least? For example, you are chanting 2 rounds per day. Are you consistently